This is Bujie from Skating Magic again, and in today's video I'll share with you my thoughts on 5-wheel inline skates versus 4-wheel inline skates. Welcome. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please grab this chance and do it now. Are 5-wheel inline skates good for beginners? If you are new to rollerblading, I recommend that you start with a 4-wheel setup because 4-wheel skates are good at almost everything. They are good for stability, going downhill, urban skating, tricks, and everything in between. 5-wheelers aren't bad for beginners, but they take some time to get used to. More wheels make the skate that much heavier. Also, steering might feel a little more difficult, especially if you have a flat setup. Someday soon, though, you'll start wondering what it feels like to skate a 5-wheeler. And you'll spend a small fortune on a new frame that supports this wheel configuration. 4-wheeler or 5-wheeler for wizard skating. For wizard skating, you can use a 4-wheel or a 5-wheel setup. No problem. Both setups are good for this style. But you know what? I recommend 5-wheel setup for wizard skating every time. Why? I used to be a stunt supporter of 4-wheel setups, but a friend let me try their 5-wheel setup once for wizard skating and instantly became a convert. While I still ride 4-wheel inline skates, I love the indescribable smoothness, stability, and maneuverability I experience when wizard skating on my 5-wheeler. Tricks that I was struggling with on 8 wheels suddenly became easier when I started riding 10 wheels. I believe the longer wheelbase of the 5-wheel has something to do with it. Firstly, there's quite a few ways you can rocker the wheels to create all kind of amazing experiences. Secondly, when cornering, the turns feel somehow sharper and cleaner, and I love it. Urban skating. Is a 5-wheeler good for urban skating? Yes, a 5-wheel setup works well for urban skating. But if you are planning on doing a whole ton of urban skating, a 4-wheeler should be the best setup for you. If 60% of your skating will happen in urban environments, I suggest you go with a 4-wheeler because it works a little better. The frame is shorter and the wheelbase shorter, and that makes turning on a dime in crowded urban environment much easier. Downhill skating, 4 or 5-wheeler. Nothing works better than a 5-wheeler when inline skating downhill. This setup feels super stable when bombing hills and there's no wobbling. These 4-wheels flying eagle skates wobble when I'm skating fast down this hill, but wobbling never happens when I'm rolling down the same hill at speed with my 5-wheeler. If you are an intermediate level skater wanting to get into downhill rollerblading, maybe it's time you get a new frame and a new wheel setup. The longer the wheelbase of a 5-wheel inline skates take stability to a whole new level. Get it? Verdict: 4-wheeler may be a little bit more versatile than 5-wheeler, but 5-wheeler spice up the ride in ways no other wheel configuration can. For wizard skating and downhill skating, 5-wheel inline skates are the clear winner. And for urban skating and everything else, 4-wheel inline skates work well enough. Thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please share, like, and subscribe. Bye bye.